I want to try something to show people that investing even small amounts of money can actually be a good thing. I want to invest $5 a day every day that the market's open into VOO, which is the S&P 500 Vanguard's version, and see where we are at the end of the month. So starting today, which is July 5th, and then going all the way until July 31st, all market days where the market's open, we're going to put $5 into VOO and see what happens at the end of the month. See if we're up, down, how much money we've made or lost, and to show that investing is not complicated. You don't need tons of money to start, and $5 a day is a great way to start and can actually add up really quickly. And since this is the first day, we have started with VOO here with a $5 investment. We are currently up just a little bit, like a third of a penny or something, in at 407.13. So not too bad. We'll see what happens at the end of the month. If something happens where the market goes up, we make some money, or goes down, we might lose some money. But either way, building out this position, seeing what it can do, and $5 a day doesn't sound like insane amount. I think a lot of people could do that. That's something like the typical saying of cutting out the Starbucks coffee every day, right? If you think about it, you cut that out, put it in the S&P, or invest that $5. There you go. You figured out your $5 a day. But we'll see what happens with the market. I'll probably update in about a week, and then at the end of the month to see where we're at. Don't have the week update. I recorded it. It did the whole thing. I did the entire recording for it, but the video actually doesn't have any sound. So I don't know what happened there. So we don't have the week, but we've got the most important stuff. We got the entirety of the whole thing. $5 a day invested every day that the market was open. I think it came down to $95 total invested, which shouldn't be too hard of a number. I think if you want to get started investing in stocks and stuff, doing $5 a day, just even every weekday, every day the market's open, just put $5 into the S&P 500, into an index fund. I don't think that it should be too really hard to try and figure out how to do that and do like $100 a month. I don't think that that's an outlandish, insane goal for someone to have. But if we look at our portfolio here, we can see the S&P 500 is at $419.23 a share. We look down, this is what we're in at, 0.229 shares, and we got a value of $96.38. So we are actually up overall on everything. Average cost being $413.24, and we're up $1.38, 1.45%, almost 1.5% for the month. That's a pretty good month. It was a decent month for the S&P and for stocks kind of in general, and you can see we've got that. So we have made money this month. If we continue this, we got a pretty good cost basis. You see where the market's going, but this is an easy way to continue to invest, to even get started to invest. If you want to just, get started and see what it's all about, $5 a day into the S&P, it's not a terrible idea. And if we look at what the month looked like for the S&P, it's a pretty good, just up and to the right chart, but you can still see some reasons why you might want to DCA every day instead of, putting a bunch in. I mean, if we put everything in at the beginning of the month, we would have a much lower cost base and be up more money. But because we did it over every single day, we've bought the cost basis up the majority of the days, bought that cost basis up. Some days we bought it down and it came out to 413. You can see like something like this at the end where it went from 420 to 415. Catching that dip, you're able to buy stuff down instead of just buying it all up all the time. So it depends on how you want to view volatility or how active you want to be. If you have $100 that you could just throw in at the beginning of every month, just go ahead and do that if you really want to. If you want to put $5 every single day in, then you can do that too. It's not going to drastically change anything really. It more depends on what is going to get you to actually invest money into the S&P, into the market, and not do it, right? If you're more likely to skip days and say, go buy something with the $5, maybe putting a lump sum in would be better. If you're more likely to want to DC every day and like having to swipe up on Robinhood, then maybe buying every day would be better. And if we want to extrapolate these results we have this month to what it could look like for the whole year and then averages and stuff, you could see we'll just go through an investing calculator here. Obviously, we'll say starting with 0, and we'll just look at 1 year of doing this. Right now, our rate is 1.45 a month. So if we did that and had that every single month, we'd be around 17% for the year. Obviously, insanity. Like the average is 9 to 10% if you want to take that. But let's take 17% and doing, let's just round to $100 and say that we're doing this at the beginning of the month. The lump sum stuff doesn't really matter. But you can see even just 1 year of doing this, you would have $1,300, $1,200 that you put in, and you would have made $107 total. So you're making money there already. If you put this out to 10 years of doing this, you can see it starts to, you have more interest that you got than money that you put in. And obviously, if you put more money in, you could make more money too. So, but if you're just getting started, want to get into it, $5 a day should be easy to try and get. It should be a pretty easy thing to wrap your head around and to be able to actually achieve $5 a day. And once you start to see that you're making money, and even if it's just 10 cents a day, if you see you're up 10 cents one day, that's amazing. Up $1, up $1 at the end of the month, start being up $10 at the end of 3 months, then that starts to get addictive and starts to really make you want to do more of it. At least it did for me. I think you have to be excited about the small gains when you're just getting started, because that allows you to grow your portfolio into tens of thousands of dollars and start to see $100 days, $500 days, $1,000 days, and seeing these moves that you're doing, and you can build to that. You don't have to trade your way to that because trading is a zero-sum game. But if you build your way to that, it's going to be just much better and a lot of fun. I see it as a way that it's a lot of fun to build something to that state and try and get it there. Maybe I'm crazy though. And also, depending on how all this goes, I might continue this and do kind of an update at like 3 months, 6 months, a year, and see, you know, where the money's at, how it's doing, and everything like that. So I might continue this. I don't know yet, but we'll see, you know, how this video does. If you guys want me to do that and want to keep updates and try and like make this a little bit of a series, then I'm completely down for that. I like the S&P and I like investing into it. I'm not going to do it. So maybe we'll do that and do like a 3-month, 6-month, and 12-month update and see where $5 a day can get you. But let me know if that's something you'd be interested in and keeping up with this type of thing. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.